Scott Schaube and Chris Singleton with you. It's the New York Mets. Ready to go now. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Oh, 1 now. Right side, hard hit. Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second. Short.
Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Batting third.
2 out, space is empty. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, Nolan McLean. What's the word on him? Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1.
On the ground to short, Bichette. To first, 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Teoscar Hernandez.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person.
Oh, wow, what a stop. On the money, nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Line drive to short and caught. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The 0-2.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Second baseman Marcus Semien.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Yamamoto in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Left field, and there's 2 away.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Luis Torrens at the plate now as he chases after that one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Andy Ahmed.
Inside, ball 1.
That's to third. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Man at first with one gone. Mookie digs in here. Betts launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one ripped, but foul. To third, Baden. On to Simeon. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
MJ Melendez.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Tommy Edman, he'll take over at second base after the injury.
Number 25, Tommy Edman.
Up the middle, Betts. The throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting
So
ninth,
digging
right
in,
fielder,
Tyrone Taylor.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Top of the third, no score. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back here at Dodger Stadium. I'll tell you what, Singy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, it looks like a completely different ball player. Relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That's a strike. That one fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On a line. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. The batter now will be Will Smith. There's a strike. Spikes the plate. 0-2. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Man at second. In the air to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Out number 2. That's in there. Strike 1. Tap back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that's the inning. On to the 4th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brett Baty. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
On a line, base hit. Baden rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and the Mets take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Check swing went around, and that is strike 1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt those two things feed off one another.
Gets him to chase after that one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's Marcus Semien. Flying to left his first time. Out towards right center field. Pages gets under it. Brings it in. And it's 2 down.
filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Throws to first. That's the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the 4th, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. That's in there. 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. The Dodgers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Okay. For the Dodgers.
2 down, base is empty. Andy Pappas will hit next. On the ground, out to short. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Back here in L.A., ready now for the 5th inning. MJ Melendez up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Taylor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that skips into dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side of the pitch. Back at the ballpark, and a lot of game to go, Singy, but I think the cold streak is over. This dude has been dealing today.
Well, Boog, you can tell he's trusting his stuff again. And when that happens, he really gives his team a chance to win.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Bounce to the left side. Off balance beat. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground, right side. Simeon. Play made. That ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Brett Baty up now for the Mets.
Third baseman, Brett Baty.
What a stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Movement in the bullpen. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Scott also getting ready. And he swings through that one.
Ball one.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Left fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. He
takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th, Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air right field, and it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's grounded out a couple of times. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On a bounce right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Baden tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is... Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Driver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
A dive, nice stop from his backside, and that's a great play for the out. Here is Marcus Semien.
For the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Pages moving under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
That's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball, that's high.
Ripped to right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Hit in the air, center field. Pages settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Right there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here's a high chopper. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pages.
And that one pulled foul. The Mets leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first is in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Betts.
Ball, that's out.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hammer, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all these here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, A.J. Minter. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. First and second, 2 down. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
on the ground. Bichette sends it to first, and that is that. Dodgers strand. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Roki Sasaki.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, one up, one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Brett Baty, 1 for 3. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Scott, a left-hander, also thrown. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw off the mark, and he's in there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Bless one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that gives Jorge Polanco a chance to hit with 2 out.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Just missed it. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 8th. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball and just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are ready to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in L.A., all set to start the 9th in this one. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double.
The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brusdar Graterol, will take over. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. In the dirt. Gratterol checks the runner. Semien back in. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the ninth. So up next, MJ Melendez. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tap foul at the plate. Semien on third with 2 out. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Mets lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Max Muncy steps to the plate. So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Taylor takes it in for the out. 1 away. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That clips the corner. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. Here's Mookie Betts now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
They're down to their final strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets even this series up at a game apiece.
Nice job of bouncing back from yesterday's loss. Not an easy thing to do, but this team looks focused. It's anyone's series at this point, so we'll keep our eyes on this rubber match tomorrow. It should be an exciting one tomorrow night.